Welcome to the stream, Malcolm 3D, so on and so forth. Um, Playing with Character Creator and getting it into Blender, it actually looks a lot better than what I remember. Now the add-on has been specifically built for this. I mean, there already was an add-on, but I think Re and Illusion have done a lot more work to get a character in here, um, which, oh, come on. Ugh, hang on. Now I'm trying to open up this thing. Just open up mine. I hate you so much. Um, yeah, the characters just look so much better. Dennis is here. Zaros is here. Claudio is here. Welcome to the stream, peeps. Now I'm trying to bring this thing up. CC4, open sesame. That one there. Control V. The character looks really nice. So if we just go straight into an F12, we'll just do a quick render. Dennis, wait. Character Creator 5 is coming out. And I can't wait to get my hands on that. But yeah, look at this. This is now rendering in Blender. It's gorgeous. I mean, sure, this image I just rendered out at 4K. That's not bad. And I mean, that's like, I didn't do any material. The only thing I did is I set up cycles. Gorgeous. So I would wait, but then use my affiliate link anyway, but wait. So if we get rid of this one, because we don't really need, you know what, let's do control copy. Don't save. And we'll come back to that blend file in a sec. Control V. Sweet. And then if we kind of bring him here, let's bring the camera here. Control numpad 0. Nope. You idiot. Where's my camera now? There we go. Control numpad 0. Control Alt numpad 0. There we go. And then if we do a render like this, just a quick render Rooney. I'm not getting my holiday check until next month. Nice. Nice. That's looking pretty good. I really do wish I could have ambient occlusion on here, but because of the decals, I can't put ambient on. That is so frustrating. I think that is too light on the blue. Probably could be a lot darker. Control V. Nobody knows Control V. I haven't gone too far in Cyberpunk. I've tried playing it. I do want to. I'll update that material later. So we did a lot of work last week on the back end here, and stupid me didn't render before we finished off the stream. So if we do an F12, let's have a quick look around. It was quite nice. And so we're going to work on just a little bit more of this. And then what I want to do is work on this view here. So we've kind of come here. What does this look like when we're facing this way? Because to me, that looks gorgeous on its own. Bit of UV stretching up here. But I think once we go ahead and start adding in buildings, Mamma Mia Pizzeria. Right. So let's crack on. What did we want to add? We wanted to add in some sort of chairs. So I'm going to grab this chap. We will select all this. Control J to join. Beautiful. And we'll select both of them. Move new collection to character. And so this is going to be our reference character. Probably a little bit high poly for what it needs to be. But we will take him. Now, can I rig him? No. Let's go ahead and delete him. Select the character. Let's go Got to clean up the scene first. External data. Purge. I need a purge. Clean up. Purge unused data. Perfect. File. Clean up. Purge unused data. Now we can come back in. We'll bring in our character. So import that character again. Testing character Kevin. Notifications. Sup, nerds. Hey, Night Cow. Maybe a shield on the slope. That's actually not a bad idea. That could be an ambient occlusion. We can get away with that fairly easy. So the way we would do that is Shift S World Origin. Let's go into plane. Sup, nerds. Let's expand on that like so. GY, push that back. And then we will grab this, bring it down. You come down. Let's put an edge loop through here. Delete those vertices. E to extrude, bring that down. From here, we could go into here, new material. So we'll just go straight into render view. Go into shading, sorry. And so if we went into an ambient occlusion like that, let's do a mix color. Ambient occlusion goes in here. This goes in here. Let's make this pink. And we can see that we've got white along the edge. So we will reverse that. You become pink. You become white. Color ramp. Bring the black. Beautiful. Distance to 10.1. 10. Let's go 32. We need to extend it. Multiply. Math. In here, let's go into multiply. 2, 10, 20. 0.1, 0.9, 0.75. Nope. 0.8. Beautiful. Let's go with that. But then that's a lot of pink right there. Let's go into now. If I dump this straight into alpha, will that work? I'll come back to that one. Looks like a bread bin now. Yeah, agreed. We'll come back and I like the idea. We might incorporate that one. Where's my guy gone? He should be in here somewhere. Period key, let's grab him, bring him back. So let's just pose him so he's sitting down. And what we want to do is create some chairs for him. Control J to join. We'll grab this. That's right. Now that we're here, we can go into rigging and animation. Rigify is not enabled. Far round. Let's go rig. Turn you on. Turn you on. Let's make sure we save those preferences. With the character selected, I'm going to go rigify. Give it a sec. Come on. We're getting there. Come on, you fat mole. You know where I'd like the game in the can. Gaming in the Can is a great channel. Should probably all check that out. Come on, Blender. I am alive. I am barely alive. But I will survive. So from here, let's grab this character and we'll put him here. So what he needs to do is he actually needs to sit down. So we'll go into pose mode. Let's get rid of everything. Primary, there we go. All this we need to get rid of. Bah. Mark a get Unreal tag on description to use all hashtags. So, after looking at the result that came out from the that render of the character just by itself in Blender, I'm like, maybe I should just focus on one. Let's just get this short film out. Okay, that's the big thing. Do I like put all my effort in trying to get it into Unreal Engine? Sure, the character stuff will get really nice into Unreal, but then all the extra work of me getting it into Unreal Engine, how much of a pain is that going to be? And is that going to be worth it? Because, I mean, there's no time frame. There's no time constraint, sorry. So, mate, get down lower. There's no time constraint on the render. So I'm half thinking, just render it out in Blender. By the way, CC4S5 models come with their... They don't come with naughty bits, no. There is no naughty bits. Mind you, I'm sure somebody would have made an add-on for it. That looks terrible. I don't really care. So the reason why I've done that. The reason why I've done that is just so I can pose them. Let's now go Shift S, cursor selected, and then we want to make some sort of like little chairs for the guy to sit on. Let's go. Just want to select all this. Control I, and I'm just going to hide everything, just so we can focus on this. That's lame then. What are we talking about? Oh, you should sing that song. No. Not in this bass. Actually, I do have a music video I need to make that I keep forgetting. Will I have time tomorrow? I don't know. But, maybe. I've got presets. I have presets, got naughty bits. Oh, gosh. I have been smashing out Oblivion. I've been enjoying Oblivion so much. I've accidentally... Don't ask me, meow. Nice. Yeah. How good is Oblivion? That first bit when the camera pans around the city, the Imperial place. Oh, my goodness. I know the one you're talking about, Cad. There is probably a good chance, because at the moment, not a lot of people watching. We might be jumping over into a different stream later on, but we can talk about that later. Why G? Let's select everything, merge by distance. Something's gone wrong. We do an F. What on earth is going on here? Subdivide, select all, merge by distance, V to rip. Bizarre. So what we're just trying to do is just kind of create a bit of a chair now. And this, oh, far out. And this is what they're going to be sitting on. So the first scene is the ship comes in and lands. This guy's already here just relaxing. And so it's just going to be a very simple chair. So maybe we might do here. Let's go straight into a generate and we'll do a solidify modifier. Nice. My chair moves like that when I fart. Imperials. Yes, happy May the 4th be with you all. Yeah, I haven't actually played the game too much. I'm doing a lot of the Thieves Guild at the moment. But just kind of like being able to walk around, that nostalgia, so good. So yeah, I've been really liking that part of the game. Because there's obviously places where I didn't go back in the day when the Xbox 360 came out, even though I was still a PC man back then. Yeah. Oh. But being a little bit grown up. Mike, welcome. Love the Tales of Underworld shorts, especially the Ventress one. What? Tales of Underworld shorts? What's that? I will make a note for myself. Notepad. Tales of the Underworld. Bit of a cold, yes. Infection in the ear, infection in the throat. Got destroyed. So, I don't know how long we're going to go for, but we will go for a little bit. Because I do still want to stream as the videos are lacking. I'm not going to lie. There's a cheap ways to make videos. I heard you were hampering about in Blender again. FYI, my puns are all shameless indeed. Please don't block me. I will not be blocking you. Bring all the puns you want. Actually, let's bring them up. Hang on. Actually, I got some good jokes from memory. No. Where are they? Exceptional dad jokes. I told my wife to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. Why should you never trust a tram? Because they have locomotives. Oh. And I just finished writing a book on penguins. It probably would have been easier to write it on paper. Those are ones being my favourite jokes so far. The paper one's been my best. Been loving that one. What have we done? Okay. Let's go from here. Let's go tab into edit mode. Let's do cylinder. And we'll just make this 12. Like that. What's a DJ's favorite sauce? Oh, somebody just joined. Who was that? Vibri. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Emerger. Welcome, buddy. I haven't seen you for donkeys. My job never really follow on that chat, but still, welcome. What? No, not even thick. I keep even thickness. Clipping. GX. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Let's go into the spin tool. Viv, welcome. Hi. Marinara. Here you go, mate. Oh. No. Oh, MTO Creations. Oh, my goodness. Now, there's a name I haven't heard in before you were born. Jeez. Donkey's years, mate. Beautiful. Oh, ploppers. P, separate by selection. And then we'll get rid of that solidify modifier. I hope you're doing well, buddy. I lost track of you. Okay, that is looking great. Oops, let's do this. Oops, Shift D. Let's go like that. And then we'll grab this. A little bit unorthodox, which is fine. Oops. How do you know bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Perfect. Love it. I got nothing. Oh wow, this looks absolutely terrible. Control A, rotate Z, rotate Z. Oh my goodness, can you not? Rotate Z 90. That looks horrendous. Let's keep it. Absolutely disgusting, that. Okay. This chair makes no sense. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh, that is filth. Don't judge me. If you're new to the stream, don't judge me on this. I can perfectly tell that this is absolutely horrendous. Let's go like that. All right. Mirror. Nice. Let's go with this. Auto smooth. We're going to grab a piece like this. Shift D. Scale Z 0. Rotate 90. Put an F, E to extrude. Make sure we turn on clipping. Beautiful. Delete that face. Control L. Let's do a Shift D. I'm going to put it here and here. Let's grab that face and that face, and we're going to go G to the X and push it in. Absolutely disgusting. What do you call a janitor when he's the broom closet? Supplies. Dave had his ID stolen. Now we call him Dav. Same as I had my mate Sid lost his ID, so now we just call him Fs. That's always a good one. Oh, jeez. Absolutely horrendous. Okay, let's go Shift D on that one. And then we're going to do the same for here. Let's press Scale Z0, just straighten it up. Press F. That way we can... Oops. Put right click in here. Then that'll go there. You know, not everything has to be like full sci-fi. Just would be nice. GY. Who's been watching Andor? Did he lost budget after buying the ship? I mean, you played Star Citizen, I assume. Nobody's got money after buying ships. Delete faces. Auto smooth. I think we could probably add a few more segments on there, and I reckon that might round it off nicely. Oh, that's looking so cheap. I don't like this bit here. Control B. That's looking good. Do this here. Control B. Just to round it off a little bit. Nice. Done. Yes to Andor. Oh my goodness. Especially, I don't remember watching the first series, but when they're in the apartment and the white and the lights through the roof, and I got to go back and rewatch everything purely just for the interior design. But then when I'm looking at it, I'm like, where's the LED screen? Where is it? Which part is it? Did they actually build this set? I don't know. That's the game that I play now, is what's the LED? Whoa. That's my mind being broken. which is really annoying. Oh, this looks so cheap. Love it. And I might just do it here. Does anyone else look at that? Try and think, where's the LED screen? Or is that just me losing the plot? Oh my goodness, this looks so cheap. Yeah, yeah. Toes coming through. And the scene in the hangar felt very familiar. Tried the for the first time on the server. Yes, I agree with that. Champa, welcome. This looks good. Now, do I have a metal material? Because I'm trying to like reuse as many materials as possible. That there, and then if we go into, I think if I go blue, I do have a blue plastic. Let's go U, cubic projection. Lovely, great. That chair looks like it's going to break. I think it's a bit small. Whatever's the guess. Let's go do a Control B through here and just give that up. A little bit more of a bend. Perfect. Let's leave it at that. We're going to select both of these and we're going to go convert to mesh and then select them both. Control J to join. Make sure we select everything. U, cubic projection. Just make sure that metal is looking a little bit better. Nice. Maybe SM underscore poor man's chair. Sorry, I forgot to turn on screencast keys. Someone put that in my comments. Yep, beautiful. Let's go bring everything back with an Alt H. But yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, do I Unreal Engine or do I just stick with Blender? Because Blender is what I know. And is that what's holding me back? Is that constant like, now I've got to relearn Unreal Engine to do like scenes and all that kind of jazz? Or do I just harden up and just do it in Blender and not really care about render times? Because yeah. And then need to make a bit of a table here as well next to him. And then it's kind of like this scene is pretty much set up because, yeah, he's going to be sitting here. And then this is where the ships fly in from above. And we'll fix it up. So Champa, just making animated web series. So this is the first scene of the introduction of the characters, but also just kind of getting that surroundings working. Yeah, that's a big thing, Night Cow, is getting everything from Blender and bringing it in, redoing all the materials. But then if I have to change an animation, do I then have to now go back into Blender, update it, and bring it across? Do I have to learn the whole animation system in Unreal Engine? As I'm like, far out, like, this character here, like, without doing much, he looks great. Please look great. Except now you've got a weird thing around there. Is this 4K? No. Let me just do a 4K render. How's it hanging this week? All right. How much do you have a commitment to one or the other? Neither. I don't have commitment to either, so I think it's the shininess of the lights here that are highlighting his hair now. I think that's what the problem is there. No. No transparency there. Up to 100. Future market problem. That chair needs a stubby holder. Yeah, I was just going to put a little chair, little table there. So we might just make that real quick. But yeah, so we're going to have kind of like whoops. Come on. The shot of the ship coming into land. There's no landing gear. Where's my landing gear? Oh, there we go. Let's just increase those frames, F12. And then this is where as well where I can create those, the animation blocks, whatever you want to call them, save them, and then not have to constantly bring them into Unreal Engine or wherever. Oh yeah, so that's a 4K image, and that took me 20 seconds. Yeah, definitely that blue. That material needs to be changed, but oh well. But that's looking great. Let's take what we've got there. Let's go ahead and quickly grab our sci-fi buildings. Yep. Let me go cut, bring that into paste. Perfect. Let's go sci-fi buildings _01. So from here, going to open that. Right click. Let's double click this one. So opening up the sci-fi buildings pack. I'm in the right version of Blender. Awesome. And so what we're going to do is we're going to grab... Oh! Oh. Let me just quickly create this into the asset library. Asset browser. Are these not assigned? Unassigned? Perfect. Ah, you fat mole. Ah, poopy caca. Dang, I gotta fix that up. Okay, so into Markham, Kitbashing. No, we need to go into current file plus Markham 3D plus sci-fi building 01. Done. Control S to save. All libraries. Markham 3D, Sci-fi building 1. Beautiful. Then from here, we can go back into our other file. Let me just fix up this material. Oh, you idiot. You idiot. I wonder why. Okay, I'm going to come back and fix up that. So anyway, the reason why I opened this up a while back was I was expanding on the Kitbashing set. And so I was doing some practice of 3D modeling, some different like ideas and such. And so doing a bit of a Star Citizen case study. Yeah, tried to do a bit of, I think, the Saber. So I took that idea and kind of worked on this. I could probably add some more details and such. But that piece there is looking actually really, really nice. Let's go into render mode. So very happy with that, like an extra piece, because it does kind of match the other cockpits. But yeah, the dirt part looks. Need to put in a good atmosphere, correct. Let's just go file, quit that one, get out. Get out. Now we're in here. Let's go into all libraries, refresh. Did I not save? Did I really not save? Am I that stupid? I think I am that stupid. Oh my goodness. Come on, Marco. It's there. It's in the right spot. Fine. Open recent. Allow. Let's try this again. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Sacre bleu. Control S to save. It's there. Why are you being a tool bag? Oh, it's a spicy cough. Sorry, troubleshooting. I know. Refresh. No, you're not there. Okay, well, let's open up a brand new blend file. Let's go Asset Browser. Because it's not in the Asset Library. Add Preferences. Close that. Close that. File. Edit Preferences. System. File Paths. Main Keeper. Yeah, there it is. Go up one. Oh. Oh. Now it's going to duplicate everything. No. Accept. Accept. Add Asset Library. Sure. All right, we're done. There we go. We're in. Far out. That was harder than should have been. So what we can do now is then go ahead and start adding in some of our buildings. These buildings are not to scale. These buildings are to scale. Weird. Yeah, they are to scale. Thought so. And so the idea is here. Yeah, you're a small one. You're a large one. And so if we just grab some of these, let's just do an F12. We'll have a look. No notifications. It came up like 2 hours ago. This is kind of giving me Fifth Element vibes. Also, good day. May the 4th be with you. I was doing some design research on some of the Starfield. Obviously, your ship pops up everywhere I go. That's awesome. That is so cool that it does. That your ship was popping up still. Okay, let's go like so. Crud, the heater is turned on. So it's going to get very hot in this room very soon. Let's go like this, shading. New, and this is going to be volume. It's not how you spell volume, but anyway. Volume scatter. Let's go into render view, and now it's going to look disgusting. Multipass. 0.01, 0.0001, 5, F12. Render times dramatically increase. Putting in a volumetrics like this. Mate, tell me how we make the buildings for games. Simple textures. And simple mesh. This here is a little bit over the top. I do want to create a second set. Another set of buildings. So I think the problem is that, and then we want to let's maybe block it off here. Let's do a Shift D, rotate 180, and so just gonna cover this up a little bit. Nice. Can I select our cube? I want to select the volume. Let's go anthropomorphy. What is the pipeline? Depends what type of buildings you want. Do you want these buildings, or let me find, oh, what's his name? It's not James. There is an absolutely amazing thing. All right, hang on. Let's work backwards. We got Reese. Well, I mean, we've got this guy. We want to go to... Guy. I know that... Here we go, this guy. And then there's a really good post on how he does this. Is this the one? Yeah, perfect. Go have a look at that one. And that's kind of like how he goes through and creates these awesome stinking buildings. It's not so much a tutorial, but kind of like the workflow of, I think he must sketch it out, but he must do a rudimentary 3D model. And then he kind of just expands on it. I'm like, oh, I hate you so much. Amazing. One day. One day. Anyway, I'm on Instagram as well, so if you want, link down below. I've got stuff on there. That is looking delish. This is now where I'm going to have to come in and create... So what was this? This was 33 seconds, and this is a 4K image. I'm saving that. That's gorgeous. Let's go render 2, and we'll put that up there later. That does look pretty schmick. Safe, welcome. Hamez, welcome. So, I'm really liking that. I do need to create a second set of buildings. Let's pivot. A day off on Aquarp, yeah. Smokey posted something great in the Discord. This building here. I want to steal this. Save image. Sure, image. Okay. Let's go file, new, general. Save, please. Let's now go close. Do I have perspective plotter enabled? No, I don't. This is a new computer, though. Oh, my goodness. Hang on. I gotta go download Perspective Plotter. What's it called? Superhive now. Let me sign in. Oh, my goodness. Let's grab that. Perspective. Beautiful. There we go. Good old Mark Kingsnorth. Guys, the bee's knees. So this is what I'm going to go download. Where is it? Add to cart, view, order. Yes, I've already purchased it. I know. Grab that, please. Yes. File. Edit. Preferences. Install from disk. Oh, Perspective Plotter. Install from disk. And we click Save Preferences. Do we have Perspective Plotter? We've got P-Plotter there now. Beautiful. Down into here. Then we go into select the camera. Come into the camera. Background image. Yes. Add image. Open. Into downloads. Image. Go into image. We now need to background unmatched. Beautiful. From here, Perspective Plotter. So we go on the Y. Now this is an AI image, so there's a good chance it's not straight in the slightest, but we will deal with it as we go. Let's go there to there. And then we'll go X. Oh my goodness. Can you not do that, please? Hide. Let's go. I need to find somewhere straight, and we'll select that and that. Good enough. Good enough. The origin point needs to come down to here. That somehow, that does not match in the slightest. Let's do that. Beautiful. Did you have a tutorial on using an empty that you could move back and forth to control an animation? I do. I do have a tutorial on that. And it's controlling the action. It's controlling the action of the animation. Oh boy. That's a video I haven't done in ages then. Okay, no, let's go control. I will have to make a tutorial for you. I don't know where it is. I don't know off the top of my head. Terry, you're welcome. You have given me work, and I appreciate it. So pretty much what we're going to do now is kind of like just copy this building. Is this the best way to do it? Probably not. Oops. Let's go something like that. Yeah, we can see that the building itself isn't exactly right, but it could also be our perspective plotter not plotting correctly. So really, that's not okay. That's definitely not okay. These windows here should technically be able to line up. Let's just... Yeah, yikes. That's not cool. Ugh. That's probably the best we're going to have in retrospect. Purely for the fact is... Let's do it differently. let's do it differently. Let's go texture. I'm gonna go find an old video because I know the link is in there. And I know what the thumbnail looks like because I saw it the other day. Oh, come on. Building. Building. Procedural. There it is. No, don't open it, you clown. So this video here is, in there is a link for a free tool that I can go Control V, and then we can go import. I'm eyeball. Open up our little building, and then what we can do from here is actually kind of make this a straight texture in a way. So we grab that, and then we grab this. This obviously works better if it's a better quality material. Something like that maybe. Bring it up a bit. Cool. And so you can see how we now have that there. So I can go export. Yep. Export as PNG. And then if we go close, and then we redo it, and we go this way. There's always a workaround. Sure, it looks like rubbish. But if we grab that, then we go export. Export PNG. That means now when we come into here, just because it's an AI generated image, it makes it a little bit more challenging. If I go Shift A image, mesh as plane, downloads. Let's grab the first one. Rotate X. Let's maybe bring it about here. Come into material mode. Then what we can do is now just start slicing and dicing a little bit. Yeah, I got shortcut keys. Yes. Somebody asked for it on the comments of the video last week. So if we do this, and then we do this, so we can kind of see that we've got our 3 points here. Then we do this. Let's go here. Let's put an edge loop through there. Then we can extrude that one out. And then we've got the same thing happening on this side as well. Actually, no, that goes there. And then we've got an extrude here, scale Y0. Probably I'm definitely not going to be using this texture. Let's grab all this stuff here. Oops. Grab that. And then we can go E to extrude. Nice. And then we're just going to kind of like now just massage all this. Let's go I to do an inset, individuals. GG. Yeah, we'll make these, bring them over. Oops, GG. Oh, jeez. You okay? I will. I'll be back. Ah, kids are the funniest. She was actually sleepwalking. Okay, so what we're doing here is I kind of stuffed up. Let's get I to do an inset. Actually, we should do this. Kind of guesstimating here now. Poopy caca. Just thinking what's the best way for this now. GG, bring it up, delete faces. I think it's this. Control L, delete vertices, my eyeballs. Let's go like so. This is annoying. This is annoying. What happened here? Delete edge. Delete edge. Jeez. That's kind of like, I think it was just really big weekend. And she's just wrecked. This isn't even. I reckon what I might do is I like what we have here. Let's just keep that in keep this all in memory. Delete vertices. And going to grab all this. Shift D. And we'll just bring it up slowly. Shift D and we'll bring that up slowly. Select all, merge by distance. Perfect. So that's now all merged. Let's go now with all this. Grab that one and grab. Grab these two. Then we're going to grab these windows. E to bring that in. Okay, so that's working fine. Daily crew's down there and there's no place for sleep roaming. I hear you. Yeah, I don't keep my shoes outside anymore. My gloves, like for gardening, I keep all tucked away now. So I'm like, I don't know what's going to come out and get me. Was that a notification? No. Yeah, I'm full paranoid, Terry. So, yay for me. There we go. Let's just extend that. So if we have a look, nothing there. Lovely, you donkey. Let's come into EV cycles, GPU, 32, 128. And we click S for sky. Yeah, sweet. So we're just using this as a reference. That's all we're doing at the moment. Alt A to align them on view. Alt A. What? I'm not sure what you mean on that one. I am going to bring in that image again. I think it was this one. Just so we can kind of look off to the side now that we've kind of cleared a bit of it up. I do want to grab this line here. We'll grab that. Shift D. E to extrude. Control L. E. And then I'm going to go Alt S. So it scales along the normal. It's a little bit ugly, but that's fine. We can select these faces here. Scale Y0. scale Y 0, Control L, scale X 0, and then technically this should line up with the other side. Well, actually, no, let's just keep that. Oh, Mesh Machine. I do have Mesh Machine installed. No, I don't. That's Decal Machine. Oh, fine. I probably have Mesh Machine somewhere installed. I hate it when it does this. Let me just quickly clear the alpha, I think. Yep. Perfect. To me, that's looking pretty good. I like that, I like that. So we've got a pergola? Pergola? No. Balcony. So from here we've got a balcony. So let's create that. Scale Shift Z. G to the Y. Apostrophe specs. I'm the specs. I am the machine. 5090, I don't know. This computer's off tap. What do we got? i9. What's that? 96 gig of RAM. And then, yeah, 5090. Those are my specs. It's handy. Let's do a bunch of vertices. Yeah. I need to sit down and go through and actually learn a lot of, those add-ons. Like I've mentioned before, I purchased Control Numpad Plus. I purchased HardOps when it first came out, but I was just never really able to get into it. I think that was just workflows, different workflows. Can I do YMesh from on this? I don't think I can. If we go into generate wireframe, yeah, nice. 0.001. Nice. 0.0002. Nope. 0.002. Perfect. Great. Love that. Let's go ahead and build this up real quick. Nice. Oops, actually. No, I've stuffed that up. We'll go delete these two edge loops. Select that and that. Let's do I to do an inset. And bring these down. Like so. And then he's going to just stretch these faces here. Not too concerned. Far out. Scale Z0. Whoops. Come to the top here. GZ. Maybe what I'll do is actually recreate this video and just make it as a video later on. From here, let's go E to extrude, this here, E to extrude, and then that's going to be our doorway. Patrick's down, welcome to the stream. It's my starting in the 3D career. Career. It's a hand tool, let's see, yeah. So if we were to, let's just go, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like that. And then from here, we can come in. Actually, not these ones. I'm going to go Shift D, Y, right click, subdivide, Control B to do a bevel. And then, unfortunately, I can't invert my selection. So let's just quickly select our 4 corners of each window. Like so. Can you stop being a jerk? Why am I modeling in rendered mode? I don't know. Delete vertices. Oops. Missed a few. Delete vertices. Then we can come in, select all this, Control L, E to extrude, bring it back, G, Y. Nice. And then if we kind of like remove that, you can see now we've got a frame in there as well. Korea, yeah. Maybe you might just bring it forward a smidgen. Nice, great. I like that. That's turned out really well. Let's just put in some awnings. E to extrude, Y. I'm actually not too concerned about this. Shift X. Actually, probably should put something in. Let's go Shift S, cursor selected. Let's just add in a cylinder. Where's my little menu? There it is, behind me. 12. Scale that down. Let's just do something like this. Grab that face. E to extrude. And then from here we can go G to the X. Shift D. Shift D. And so now we've got that little bit of extra details in there. Okay. Needs to go a little bit further, mate. Good try. Lovely. Lovely. Let's go GG. Oh, actually, no. No. We'll select all this and bring it back. I can see some people smashing their heads on it. Don't care. Screw those guys. They can be careful. Cool. Doorway. Oh, what am I going to do for a doorway? I'm thinking, extend that back, Shift D. Actually, what does the image do? Image just has a doorway. So let's go I. Let's go like this. Control B. E. Excuse me. And then we'll grab that and that. GX. Then from here, Shift D, scale. Something like that. And I'm going to bring it out. So this is going to be kind of like that push panel. E to extrude. Probably could optimize that with probably could optimize that with something. I don't know. It eludes me now. So, where does the drain pipe go? Do we make it? So yeah, let's just do that. Let's go here. Oops. Shift S, cursor selected. Let's add in a new cylinder. G, Y. Bring it all the way down. And then from here, let's create the drain pipe. So we go Yep, that's fine. Let's just expand that selection. GZ, we'll bring it down. E. E. Nope. GG. C. Oops, someone just joined. Welcome. Let me just give me a sec. I'll have a look. Let's go E. Scale Z0. And then that can go up into here. Like so. Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. Diamond Dust Nitro. Welcome to the stream. There was another bling. Who doth that beeth? Vanadiv. Welcome. So that's pretty cool. Let's go minus. Go minus on you. And you can see that how quickly we've just kind of created a bit of a facade. Facade. I think while we're here, I'm going to delete this one and we'll come back to that. Shift A, mesh. Shift A, image, mesh. This one here. Rotate X 90. And if you remember, for those of you who were here at the start a little bit earlier, let's go 3. 3. This building can be this big. Let's maybe bring that down. GZ. Can you stop? GZ. Yep, that's fine. Can we just steal this section? I think we can. Let's go ahead. We're just going to grab all this. Let's just make sure we've grabbed actually everything. I'm going to go C, select all that. Let's go Shift D. Rotate 90. Okay, where are we? Wrong side. Rotate Z 180. And then I'm just going to kind of line this up. Nope. Let's go P, separate by selection. Now we can line this up to the best of our ability on that corner there. Bobby, welcome to the stream. This is great. Good. If we go into now into an array modifier, array. Apply rotation. No, that didn't change anything. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think's pretty good. What we might actually do is bring it down a notch to there. I think that's in line properly. Then we can add in another array on top. Array 0, 1. And then we'll bump that up by 1 again. Now if we grab this here, GX, put an edge loop right on the end there, E to extrude. Then we can go ahead, grab this drain pipe, rotate 90 to the minus, and we can put it in a few different places. Awesome. So you can see we've quickly kind of like expanding all this. So if we just go into edit mode, great. My just question is everything in line? Looks like it's in line. Perfect. This side of the building, let's just go with a simple windows. It is a bit too bland though. But this is where, if we want, let's go scale Z0, just make sure everything's flat. Oops, scale Y0 and scale Y0. If I were to now just go apply, this is where we could even start selecting some of these faces. So for instance, all that. Actually, we'll do this one. Let's go this one, Control L, E to extrude. Just pull it all out. Someone just subscribed, which is great. May for jeez. Welcome to the stream. Also, if you're new to the stream, welcome. Yeah, just hit the subscribe button. Now, I just want to check, what is that? Right. No. Let's not do an extrude. Control L, GY, GX, pull it out. Then we're going to grab these. E to extrude, and we'll just extrude these back. Was that another ding? Nope, that's just me making stuff up. Then we can come in to the side, and we can grab all these pieces, you and you. What's another one? Here, here, and here. Control L. Nice. Grab that. Grab that, that, and that. GX. Pull it out like so. And then if we kind of go into render view, you can see the building is coming along quite nicely. I think probably something really important would be to create a standardized base for this building. But other than that, I think we're cool. Anything of interest down here, let's maybe grab... I kind of want to grab this. I mean, technically, this could be... Yeah, okay. Let's grab this wall here. Yep. Rotate 90. Let's go P, separate by selection. And then from here, we're going to have to line this up with this wall. I think I'm lining up with the wrong wall. I think that's the gutter. That is very much the gutter. So we need to line that up with here. About there. Yep, that's fairly close. Now let's jump into that array modifier. Beautiful. Oh, that's great. Is this lined up with that there? Doesn't look like it, does it? Just having to guesstimate this. That's that. What's this? That one's that. bring that down. Now this all should be linked up a lot better. We might even take this piece here, Control LP, separate by selection, and have this as our boundary. Well, I can see our downpipe needs to be moved over. That downpipe needs to be moved over. I haven't saved this. Okay. Location, this is called building. What am I calling this building? No, with the name. Oh, jeez. Small building 1. Control V, enter, save. Let's now go ahead and convert that array. This now we can bring all the way down. And that's kind of now like a bit of a brutalist apartment. Kind of, yeah. Actually, that's pretty good. Auto smooth. Oh, just shade smooth. Oh. That's actually looking really nice. And I think once we Shift S cursor word origin, mesh plane, once we've got kind of like a standardized building pad, creating multiple of these buildings and texturing them and so on and so forth, I think it's going to look great. I think I might make a few videos on this. And especially on that link that I did before. Yeah. Yeah, I got to sit down and make more tutorials. And I think, yeah, this might be good. This might be a good way of just creating them. I need to sit down and go through architectural books, I reckon. But I ain't going to call it a night because I'm sick as a dog and I'm ready for bed. But we created this. We also created another quick scenery. Oh, jeez. So I'm going to call it a night there. I'm going to try and live stream Tuesday night. And hopefully we're going to have a little bit more animation and so on and focus work. You know, blah, blah, blah.